Hey guys, how's it going? So today I want to talk to you about how much realtors actually make in a month off of one deal. So today we'll go over the breakdown of costs and what a realtor actually brings in. So it's funny, these days we have $1 million listing, right? So a lot of people get in the business thinking that they're going to be millionaires. Well, the reality is that 85% of realtors fail within the first 18 months of trying to be in business. That's not doing a single deal and then they give up. Think long term. We need to think 5 years down the road. What does your life look like as a realtor? What can you do every single day to get to that end goal? And that's why a lot of realtors fail and end up getting out of the business within the first 18 months. But today I want to go over how much realtors actually make, because you see on TV $1 million listing and you think every realtor's rich. So today we'll go over those numbers. So let's say the house that we're talking about today is $500,000. That's on the low end where I live in Orange County. It could be on the high end where you live, but we'll use that as a starting point. So since it is a hot seller's market, a lot of sellers are just giving 2% to the other side. So that's to the buyer's agent, 2% of the deal. Right off the bat, we know it's $500,000. Let's just say the transaction closed at $500,000. That's $500,000 times 0.02, which leaves us with $10,000 in income. So first, we'll start with the broker fee. Usually it's 25% to the broker, which leaves us with $7,500 total in take home from that $10,000. Fee can be less, it can be more, just depending on where you're at in your career, in which brokerage you're at. But we'll start with the 25%. So here's where a lot of realtors go wrong. They get that $7,500 and they don't remember all the expenses they've paid every single month to get this deal. So what they do is they go out and they spend that $7,500 on a new car, down payment, or a new Gucci bag or whatever it may be to look all nice and rich. Now in California, it's August 20th. Gas is at $3.89 a gallon. So we're gonna go off of the Toyota Tacoma that I drive. It's a 21-gallon tank. So it roughly takes $82 to fill up my tank, and I fill up 3 times a month, and this equates to $246 a month. A lot of back and forth to showings, meetings, going to your office, in just your daily life. So I take those expenses into account. On the low end, let's say we're doing client lunches, friend lunches, just 2 times a week at $20 per piece, and that equals $160 a month. Obviously this can be more or less, but I'm just going on average for my purpose and your purpose, just to give us a total. So I have client gifts and marketing under one category. So roughly for me, I spend $350 per month on marketing and gifts for clients. So usually I buy, mediocre wine to leave on past clients' doorsteps or future clients' doorsteps. I print out postcards and thank you letters to drop off and or mail to my clients' homes, which roughly equates to $350 per month, and this is on the low end. My marketing right now, I'll have roughly 1,000 postcards printed each month, and I'm not doing direct door mail. I'm actually dropping them off on people's doorsteps within my farm of homes that I want to sell and future and past clients. Although expenses to have your real estate license, usually I pay my OCAR fee, which is the Association of Realtors fee, one time in the beginning of the year, and that's roughly around $1,200 for the year. So I broke that down and I said it was $91 per month. And then we also have a Supra as an agent. So as an agent, you have to have a Supra Key, which is an app on your phone, and it allows you to get into each house. And this is roughly $15 per month. And it's funny because all these expenses continue to go up, whether it's $1 a year, but they continue to go up. And so with real estate license fees in the Supra, we're at $106 per month. You're driving to all of these lunches and all of these meetings to the office, seeing homes here, seeing homes there. You have a buyer that just wants to see homes every single weekend but won't pull the trigger, which is costing you even more. So we're back to the car expenses, and roughly I'm paying $100 per month to insure my Toyota Tacoma. So that's another expense you got to keep in mind. Finally, when we get that $7,500 and we made our split with our broker and we have all of our expenses counted for, there could be more, it could be less. This is on average for me. We're left with $6,538. Let's recap. From that $500,000 transaction at a 2% take home, we were at $10,000. Minus our broker split, we were left with $7,500 before our monthly expenses. At the end of our monthly expenses, we were at $6,538. And again, these can fluctuate. And I didn't even take into account my living situation. So for me, my rent right now is $2,000 per month. That's including utilities, which I got lucky with that here in Laguna Beach. And we did not account for groceries. We accounted for lunches, going out with clients and friends. And so groceries, for me, I'm single, $250 a month. After all said and done, we're left with $4,288 take home. And that's pretty good after expenses. That's just business expenses. I added in the living just because it's more practical, and there's more living expenses than just that $2,000 a month and $250 in groceries. But as you guys can see, it's a general overview. These numbers can fluctuate, but I just want to give you a little insight that, you know, off of each deal, whether you think $500,000 is a lot or a little, the take home is a lot different than that 2.5% that realtors are doing. Depending on your price point, you might have to make more than 3 sales a month, or if you're here in Orange County, you might just make 1 sale a month at $1 million and you can be good. Obviously, living below your means is highly recommended, especially in an industry where a lot of flashy things go on and people are trying to drive nice cars and look their best, wearing suits that are expensive every single day to impress people and hopefully get clients. I don't do that, but I always live below my means, and as you can see, it is a grind being in real estate. At the beginning of the video, I let you know what the failure rate was, not to discourage you, but to let you know that if you do want to get into this business, you really got to work hard and stay consistent. So being in this business for 5 years, there's been ups and there's been downs, but so far the business has treated me really well and I'm super thankful for it. What do you think? Do you want to become a realtor after knowing that not every deal you're going to be making $100,000 with all those expenses and more? Would you want to become a realtor if your average price point was at $500,000, or would you want to move to an area where your average price point is $1.3 million and above? Let me know in the comments what you guys think. If I left anything out, let me know. Again, this was on average. I hope you guys liked the video. Please like, subscribe, leave some comments. I'll talk to you guys soon. Thank you.